All right, guys. So I'm gonna do the recap. We did the AMC to the moon. So AMC was my first trade and only trade, the opening range breakup. So at the open, so AMC was all the meme stocks were in play. AMC was really nice consolidation above the VWAP. I was hoping for the break of this high of pre-market. At the open, sold off, so I was just waiting it to see. I really didn't want to get it short, and we didn't have shares for shorts at the open. So sold off, bounced back from this 1729, which is the level, and then as soon as it came back up, I jumped in long at the VWAP, added more on the way up at 1785, popped up all the way up to 1840, and then I got stopped out. And then I wanted to went short. I just wanted to see if it gets filled or not. We did get filled. And yeah, so after that I got a little bit of short here, just $50, and not something crazy. And then I didn't touch it. So handcuffs, the trading in handcuffs, that's what I'm really trying to do. After you're having a good trade, you don't want to trade anything else. It does a really nice consolidation. I was really telling everyone that I want to take a long here at 1760, put a stop loss, not at the low of the day, but maybe a little bit, maybe below this one, and would have been a really good risk to reward. I didn't take that trade just because I wanted to prove everyone to, having this discipline of not trading anymore. This turned out to be a really nice breakout all the way up to 19. Brian took a really nice trade on this consolidation. It's this small ABCD pattern. He went up at 1860 and he got this pop toward 19. And after that, really AMC collapsed. It did do some sort of a double top bounce to the VWAP, but again, I'm not really touching it, and I didn't touching it. Speaking of discipline and not trading it, Peter, Brian, and I just tried to catch a reversal on it. I kind of got it as a fun. So this level 123.71 was a very important daily level. Sold off. Brian tried to catch a reversal on it. He got stopped out, but I went at the bottom. I bought it 123. I wanted to get to this 124.40. Popped up a little bit, I got out, a couple of $100 profit. I just didn't hold it, but again, I really wasn't keen to trade at all. So Brian, what else did you trade? So yeah, I don't have anything else in day trading position. I'm already having some ARC and some TNA and some TNQ. So what did you trade?
Traded a bit of DKNG on the side here, and yeah, space a little bit, but that was AMC was the big one. I did try to do a short on JW, and it was okay, but it just didn't work out as a great rising devil trade. Yeah. You kind of tell it wasn't going to do well just because of the way it was trading the pre-market.
Yeah,
didn't look particularly weak.
Yeah, so that was pretty much
it.
SQs. So holding some TQQ. I'm mostly on cash. I mean, a little bit of TQQ and ARC. ARC is good too. Yeah, has a really nice move on it. I don't know. Maybe I sell a little bit of my ARC here just for fun. If ARC probably going to bounce back, I'll just sell a little bit of ARC here. And then I'll probably buy it back if it drops. So I was hoping to keep this one, but I'll just sell a little bit, 20% in position here. AMC was pretty good. I don't want to touch it anymore. It might in the afternoon start a big move back up 19 on the daily chart. Again, these meme stocks were really active. 2043. GME was also active. Did break out of a high of the day a little bit, but again, it's not really tradable at this stage for me, at least for my style of trading. Who else traded that? Is there anything from the community side? Thor, Peter, Mike? Tonight is the webinar with Dr. Katz. Dr. Katz is going to talk with three. Who's going to talk with the peak capital traders or with the with moderators? With PCT traders, yeah. So Dr. Katz is going to have a town hall with peak capital traders. So it's going to be nice to have Dr. Katz, a couple of the traders, and we have mentorship and peak capital traders in 5 minutes in Peak Capital webinar room. Any trade from you guys from the community? Ross, really nice short on JW, and yeah, Nordstrom was really weak. It was a really nice trade, Ross. Kevin, what do you do? Mara, yeah. So the reserve currency of the world, Bitcoin, is struggling at 40. So and Mara and Riot. These two are essentially the blockchain companies that they are really moving with Bitcoin. I mean, they are even actually more volatile than Bitcoin itself. Ryan PDT, oh my God, AMC. Ryan PDT is a scalper like me, really nice. Kenneth is a reversal trader, really nice. PIRS. Perfect. Brian, anything from you?
All right. No. That was a day. It was an okay day. I am still short. I am long, or I should say I'm long some gold and silver right now, and I'm still short Shake Shack with calls, 95 calls. They'll expire into the week, so yeah.
So Adi is developing an options course, and we're gonna probably launch it this week, maybe end of this week. It's gonna about the basics, what are they, and then there are a couple of strategies like a straddle, iron condor, and all of those stuff. He's gonna record it, and I think it's gonna be an amazing addition to our education center, because now the options community is getting bigger and bigger. There's a lot of knowledge in the community on options, and I think it's a perfect addition to the community in the education center. So if you have any questions or suggestions, email me or Jared or even Ardi at peakcapitaltrading.com. So it's going to be really nice and we'll update it. I know Brian is working on a book on options. That would be really nice.
Yep. Yeah, I'm working on a new book, and it'll have a couple of chapters about options. And it's not a book intended specifically for options, but just the way I trade them, which is kind of just pick and choose what positions I choose to use options on.
Perfect. All right, guys.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, and see you all tomorrow morning in the chat. The webinar last night by Thor was amazing, so it's going to be posted in the education center. Definitely watch it. It was the whole recap of his pivot point, and that's actually the third one. Was it the third one or was the fourth one, Thor? I mean, you should definitely watch that webinar series. Perfect. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you tonight in Dr. Kat's webinar. Peak Capital Traders, let's move over to webinar room in Peak Capital Trading Bootcamp. And yeah, if not tonight, I'll see you tomorrow morning in the chat, guys. Cheers.